Hi, everybody. My name is Alyssa, and I'm going to be leading your reading workshop alongside your teacher and alongside you and your classmates for these next few weeks. I'm really looking forward to our time together. You can think about me and your teacher working together almost like co teachers or co detectives. Have you guessed it? We are about to start a new mystery reading unit, and I can't wait. To get us started, I wanted to write something down real quick. Gosh, where's my pen? Hold on. I'm gonna go grab it. Where did I leave it? Gosh, where was I last? Oh my gosh, it was behind my ear. It just fell out of my hair. I feel a little silly that I misplaced it like that. Were you able to catch it, that clue, before I figured it out? Well, if you were able to solve an everyday life mystery, and you're also going to be able to solve the mysteries in your books right alongside the detectives in the books. So to get us started, let's do a little bit of thinking. Readers, when you start a new mystery reading book, one of the very first things you ask yourself are these two questions. Who is the crime solver? And what's the mystery here? And by asking these two questions early on in a book, you'll be able to solve the mystery right alongside the detective. So let's try this with our new class read aloud. It's from the series A to Z Mysteries, and the title is The Absent Author by Ron Roy. Okay, well, let's try and answer this first question. Who is the crime solver? Well, I see three kids. That that little blonde kid in the front is like looking really closely in that window. It says the book nook. Well, if they're looking really closely, they're probably the detective. They're probably going to be the crime solver. But who are those other two kids? Maybe they're his friends. Maybe they're also his co detectives. I mean, I don't know their names, but I'm pretty sure that blonde kid, he is going to be the crime solver, and the other two might be helpers. What's the mystery here? Well, the title says absent author. So absent is like missing, right? Like when you're not at school. An author is like a writer. I think I got it. I think the mystery here is that an author, a writer, is missing, and maybe that kid in the front, that crime solver, is going to be able to help find that author. Do you see how we did this really early on? Even before we started reading, we were able to think to ourselves, who is the crime solver and what's the mystery here? Now, if you are reading a book that you can hold in your hands, you might also have a back blurb, and that's a great place to look before you start reading and to answer these questions. Maybe your book has a table of contents, maybe your book has pictures. It depends, and if you're reading an ebook, you might have some of these things and you might not. Whatever you have, use it. And even after your first day of reading, even if you dive right into reading, you should be able to answer these two important reader questions. Who is the crime solver and what's the mystery here? So, if you're reading today and you can answer these questions, you might also find that you've thought a little bit more about that crime solver, and you can think to yourself, well, what have I learned about the main characters? And recording your thoughts will be so powerful for you to reflect on your reading life and also for you to document your thinking. So before you head off to reading today, make a quick work plan. Will you be writing about your reading or sketching about your reading? Will you be talking about your reading? No matter what you decide to do, record your thinking so that you and your teacher can keep growing as readers. Happy crime solving, everybody.